Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So you can just kind of see my setup in the back there. It's because today I'm going to be filming a grocery haul video. So I just got back from the shops and just picking up food items for the meals that I have planned for the week. So I thought that this video in particular, well, this kind of video would be good as part of my weight loss series so that you guys can see what items I pick up when I go to the grocery store, and just hopefully give you some ideas in terms of food shopping, meal prep ideas and whatnot. So when I go to the store, I buy ingredients. So actually, backtrack. When I go to the store, I go with an idea, not even an idea. I know exactly what meals I'm trying to prepare for the week, and I buy ingredients that would help me, prepare those meals, right? So anyway, I thought this video would be important for this series because nutrition is like 80% of your weight loss journey. It's 80% of what you would need to do to help you get into the body that you want, help you drop some weight, drop some fat, whatever it might be. And then the remaining 20% is just your workout and exercises. So it's really important to be on top of your nutrition and on top of the kinds of foods you're eating. And more so, I don't like to really focus just simply on calories in versus calories out, even though it is a huge part of weight loss. Ultimately, it's in order to lose weight, it's burning more calories than you're actually consuming. I also like to focus on the micronutrient part of it and just make sure that I'm actually fueling my body with good, wholesome foods and not just junk, even though I would still reach my caloric needs for the day. But that being said though, I'm also kind of a firm believer of the 80-20 rule, not in terms of fitness and nutrition, but in terms of nutrition, wherein 80% of the time you're eating well, you're eating your vegetables, your fruits, you're eating whole, real foods, but 20% of the time you let yourself indulge in the, sweets and candy and desserts and whatnot. But again, the key to anything in life that you do, including eating, is moderation. Just knowing when to slow down, stop, and just refocus. But anyway, I'm rambling now. I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys everything that I picked up for this week's shop, and then just kind of talk about it. Okay, so these are all the items that I picked up. I would say this is pretty good for a week's worth of food. This is pretty much just for me. It's not a lot, and I'm really excited to make some pretty tasty meals out of them. Okay, so before I jump into the video, I just want to say that, preface this by saying that going into a grocery store to buy food with a list is very important. And it's important because you know exactly what you want, you're in and out of there in no time, and you're not just kind of wandering the aisles looking for what to buy. So I go into the store with a list, and before creating my list, I know exactly what it is. I try to figure out what I'm going to eat for the week so I can get ingredients as necessary. And in that note, I've been using an app on my phone. It's called the Brink app. This I just find a little more interesting to use because they're like pictures and icons of each food item, and it's just a little more exciting than writing it out on paper or writing it in your notes or something. So like I said, before I make my list, I try to figure out what I want to eat. So this week for my lunch, I'm going to be making some spicy vegan mac and cheese with like ground turkey in it, cooked into it as well. But the app is pretty cool to use. You just list everything that you want to buy, and then so for me, what I personally do is, as I put each item into my cart, my physical cart, I just remove them. So let's say I pick up a banana, I remove it. I pick up the green onions that I wanted, I take it out, so on and so forth until I have everything I need on my list. Obviously, if I forget to put something on the list, then I can't add it. So, but anyway, I just thought I'd really just kind of talk about that, because I think it's a kind of a nice hack to help you stay on top of food shop and making sure you're not going crazy buying a whole bunch of stuff that you see in the markets. But I'm just going to jump right into this video. So I'm going to start with whatever I grabbed here. So first of all, here I have a thing of ground turkey. Like I said, I'm going to be making some vegan mac and cheese, with which I'm just going to cook up the turkey. I'm just going to cook it into the mac and cheese. So that's just going to give me a nice little bit of protein for that meal as well. So I got that going on. And then the next thing I have here is a thing of eggs. Usually I get like the brown ones because they look nicer, but they're all the same. I find them really difficult to peel. So I just stuck to the white ones. Plus it was a lot cheaper than the brown ones. I don't know why. So these are just large size eggs. Yeah, so I got a thing of eggs because they're a great snack to have. So the plan I have for these is actually during the week, I'm just gonna boil them up and then just kind of slice them up, put some salt and pepper, and then I can have it at work as like a nice morning snack. So I got those. So the next thing that I picked up was just a couple zucchinis. This I want to throw into a banana bread recipe that I'm actually making right after this video. I don't like zucchinis at all. I think they're disgusting, but I just wanted to try and incorporate them into a dessert just to make it a little more better for you. A little better for you, I think that's the word. So I picked up 2 of those. So then next I picked up 2 cans of tuna. This is just like chunk like tuna packed in water. Now the plan for this is to kind of make like a little bit of a tuna salad. Not really though. Just like a little bit of tuna with a little bit of mayo, salt and pepper, and then maybe just a little bit of curry, and just like as a nice evening snack or whatever. And then just kind of staying with that fishy theme, I picked up 2 things of wild sardines and soya oil. I know you can get them in water, but I prefer getting them in oil because I think they just taste a lot better. And ultimately it just adds 6 grams of fat to the entire can. So I need more fat in my diet anyway, so that's something I'm willing to deal with. And then I just picked up these 2 boxes for my lunch recipe for the week for the vegan mac and cheese that I mentioned. And then I picked up 1 single jalapeno for my mac and cheese. I'm just gonna kind of slice this up just to help give the mac and cheese a little more flavor and kick to it. Then I picked up this big thing of ginger just for my juices throughout the week. I've been juicing a lot more, and I really enjoy it because it's a great way to get in more fruits and veggies throughout the week. I picked up this big thing of Mrs. Dash original blend seasoning blend because my last one I went through it so much faster. So I use this to season like fish, meat, whatever, and it just adds a great thing of flavor to my meats. I also picked up a bag of coconut sugar. This is from PC Organics, and I just wanted to kind of add this into my banana bread recipe that I'm making. It just gives like a caramelly flavor. It's not like overwhelmingly sweet, but it still has the same amount of calories as regular sugar. Then I picked up a box of rooibos red tea. This is just the PC brand as well. If you can't tell by now, I went to Superstore to grab all my stuff. I really am trying to stay away from tea bags because they're a little bit wasteful. We don't have a composting system here in my city, so excuse my breath. Unfortunately, in my city, we don't have a composting system, so there's just really no way. When I use a tea bag, I just end up throwing it out in the garbage, and it made me feel bad. But on the flip side, I didn't want to spend 10 bucks or more buying loose leaf tea from David's Tea. I tried to go into Ballpark to see if I could find a loose leaf version, but unfortunately they didn't have it. Not my first choice, but it's just ultimately what I have to do, right? So I picked up a box of those, and then I also picked up a little thing of garlic. I love garlic powder. I use this a lot in my cooking, so just decided to re-up on that one because I was out. Then I got a thing of bananas. These were marked down to 30% off just because they were getting very ripe, kind of going, I guess, bad. I don't eat bananas by themselves. I actually despise bananas by themselves. I just can't do it. It's the texture. I can't do it. But I like them in banana bread and like baked goods. So I'm going to use some of this for my banana bread that I'm making. And then I also live with people that enjoy bananas like this, so this would be for the rest of the house as well. The next thing I've got going on here is a container of Greek yogurt, just a big container. It's 0% plain Greek yogurt, and I like to have this as a snack for work. I just do like 125 to 30 grams of this with some maple syrup, and it's pretty good. So the next thing I have here is this So Delicious dairy-free coconut whip. It's called Cocoa Whip. I like to use this Cocoa Whip with my flapjack protein muffins. Is it flapjack? I think that's it. Anyway, my protein muffins that I really like, and I just put it on top. Texture and taste of this is a lot like ice cream, so I really feel like I'm having a treat for not that many calories. So pick that one up. And then I also picked up a container of oat milk just because I would really love to make my own oat milk, but I just haven't found like a cheesecloth that I can use to strain out the milk and separate it from the pulp. So I just decided to buy another container, and I was just really needing more of this. All right, we are nearing the end, guys. So another one I have here is a thing of bread from Silver Hills. It's their organic sprouted power bread in cinnamon raisin. Cinnamon raisin is like my favorite kind of bread. I picked this up. It's really good in terms of macros. It's got per slice, it's 90 calories, 0.4 fat, 7 grams of sugar, and 3 grams of protein. So compared to like conventional, regular, mainstream cinnamon raisin bread, this is pretty low calorie. And it's really, really tasty too. You don't feel like you're missing anything. It's just a little more money, of course. Okay, so for veggies, I picked up literally a bunch of spinach. This is just for my juices. I like making green juices throughout the week. I just picked up a bunch of those. I don't really like eating spinach by itself. It just doesn't taste good to me. And I know I could put it in my smoothie and you don't taste it, but I still taste it, so I don't like doing that either. And then I picked up a bunch of kale because I plan on chopping this up and adding it to my mac and cheese, as well as just having some on hand for juices when I make them throughout the week. And then I picked up a thing of spring onions because, what was that? Because I just wanted to have a little bit of this in my burger mix that I'm gonna make as my dinner. And now you may be wondering why I don't have much in the way of fruits and vegetables. It's because last week I did like a big Costco shop and I got like a whole bunch of fruit. I got some pineapple, some watermelon, a big bag of apples that I still need to get through, and a bag of oranges. So I'm really, really good in terms of fruit for the week, so I didn't need to purchase any more. And then last but not least, I picked up laundry detergent. This is by Ecomax. It's a natural lavender laundry wash. I just really wanted to kind of branch out from using like Tide Pods and just more toxic products for my laundry. And the great thing about this is it comes in a container that I can reuse. So in my city here, we have like a health food store that kind of stocks like bulk laundry wash, so I could just simply take the empty container and just go refill it. But yeah, that is pretty much all that I have for this week in terms of my groceries. But this is essentially what I like to get. I kind of like to stick to simpler things, you know, make it a little less complicated. Things that I can control the quality of the ingredients, and I know exactly what's going into my meals. And that's really one of the best ways for you to stay on track with your diet when it comes to weight loss, is just cooking as much as you can and being in control of the ingredients. At any rate, that's all that I have for today, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up because it really does help support this channel. Leave a comment down below letting me know what you liked about the video, if you have any healthy food suggestions for me, and don't forget to subscribe. It really does help my channel out. But that's pretty much all I have for today, and I will see you guys in my next video.